What the there's an earthquake happening right now. 1 second. Welcome. It's your friendly neighborhood Badger here, and I'm back to talk about my Spectral Shield Throw Gladiator, but not really particularly about this character, more so what I'm doing with it. You may have seen my previous video. We're in Hardcore SSF now, something that I've tried a few times in the past and it's never fully stuck with me, but for some reason whatsoever, this time around, I'm enjoying my time in Hardcore SSF so much. So I've been trying to break down in my head exactly why this is. I think the first reason is I'm playing a pretty strong meta build, which is making it pretty easy to jump through lots of hoops and everything like that. But the main thing being, I've kind of switched a little bit of a mentality in my head from, you know, trying to be super fast and create like crazy DPS builds and everything like that, which, you know, over the 10k hours or so that I do have in this game has started to get kind of boring in standard for me. Now, I'm not saying that it's, you know, a bad thing to do. I absolutely love it, and, you know, preface to this video, I don't want any shade being thrown at any sort of league or anything like that, whether it be SSF, trade, hardcore, softcore, but I'm starting to think that hardcore SSF might actually be more for me in the future. So what does this actually mean? Moving forward, depending on, you know, how this character goes and how much I continue to enjoy this, because right now I'm having the most fun I've had in Path of Exile in a really long time. I'm finding myself playing off-stream as well as on-stream, which is not something that I've usually been doing lately, and just overall really enjoying my time. Now, my character is still alive. It hasn't died. Obviously, when you die on a hardcore character, that sucks, but I've already started planning other builds with everything that I've got. I have contingency plans in place for when this character does die. Not if, when this character does die, but I'm going to try and push this all the way into the end game. This also probably means that I will be league starting in Hardcore SSF next league. Now, this is subject to change once again. You know me. I start projects and don't finish projects a lot. I've got a little bit of that kind of brain, but I really think that I am going to stick this one through. Now, this character, as I did say, it's doing really well. We're only on 5.4k health, but I've luckily managed to use an offering and get the last trial that I needed to do. I haven't run Uberlab yet, but that means that I'm going to be running Uberlab and I'm going to be grabbing my, you know, spell and attack block. Right now we're sitting on a 60% chance to block attack damage, so that's 60% spell block and attack block, plus the extra 8% from Pain Forged if we get damaged by a hit recently, which is pretty nice. And then we've still just got a bunch of life to pick up on the tree. I don't have pretty much anything that I really need on the build. I don't have a vulnerability ring. I don't have either apothecary gloves or hunter gloves. I don't have a very good shield. It's got some great life, but it's only sitting on 1700 armor. This can go at least another 1000 in the end game. I don't have a warlord weapon. I don't have any sort of good boots at all. They've got 42 max life on them. My gloves are pretty terrible. My belt's really not that good. But everything else is looking pretty nice. We're sitting on 28% Chaos Res. Way too overcapped on all of my resistances. But that basically means that I can ignore Elemental Weakness in pretty much any map, which is really nice. Yeah, and that's about it with the character. So what can you expect from, you know, streams and videos going forward and everything like that? I am still very much going to be putting out, you know, build guides, all that kind of stuff. And in the next league, I'm going to be pushing that more. I want to bring a lot more content to you guys. And on the side as well, I'm also working on some beginner guides to Path of Exile. Specifically, build making basics is what the series is going to be called. There's going to be 8 to 10 videos of different parts of build making. And the first video that's going to be coming out is going to be a very basic overview of the Path of Exile skill tree and a little bit about Path of Building as well. So if you've ever wanted to get into build making and every time you try, you just don't understand what's going on and why your characters are just not working, this series is going to be exactly for you. Now, some of the episodes, as I said, they're going to be pretty basic. I'm going to be going over everything, so people who are starting up Path of Exile for the first time will still be able to understand these videos. However, there's going to be something for everyone to learn in these videos. So keep an eye out for the Build Making Basics series, I guess. And yeah, going through everything from, you know, damage conversion to defenses to offenses to passive skill tree, how to route properly, to, you know, how to level properly, you know, everything like that. There's going to be a bunch of different videos in all of that, you know, and then videos focusing, you know, mainly on spellcasters, mainly on damage over time, mainly on attack builds. So there's going to be a lot of in-depth information going into all of those. So I hope you enjoy them. That's all I really have to say here. If you're enjoying the content and you're a bit of a lurker in YouTube or anything like that, remember to hit that sub button down below. It really does mean the world to me. I'd love to, by the end of next league, hit 50k, and we're sitting on, what, 37k right now, so if we can hit that 50k mark, we might do something special. So, thanks for watching, everyone. I'm going to keep playing this character on hardcore, and that's it. Thank you for watching, and until next time, Badger is out.